Shalom. Yah Bashem Shai Bashem Kakutash Brakatham. This is another zombie dream. This one was last year. And in this dream, it was like a sunset, and I was kicking it on the lawn of someone's house, but I'm not sure whose house it was. It sure wasn't mine. And on this lawn, there was like these inflated character balloons, like this wicked ass holiday characters. And I don't know why I remember this, but it was like a train, and it had like a penguin, snowman, like that type of crap. And I was just kicking it on that lawn. I was just kicking it. It was kind of sunsetting-ish, kind of like that. Now, there was this man that walks up to those balloon crap. And he looked out of it like I thought he was, he sounded sick. I thought he was on one or something was wrong with him. I was just like, what the fuck? He walks up to those decorations, and at this time, he's behind me, but I'm not looking at him. I'm just like, ugh, because he sounded like sick, like disgusting. He was like, ugh, You know when you're in a store and there's someone coughing and you're just like, ugh, like that, like, ugh. Okay, when I stopped hearing him cough and stuff, I turned around and he wasn't there no more. But the inflatable stuff, the inflatable decorations was deflated. They were destroyed. All of a sudden there was screaming and yelling from different areas. But there were like two distinct screams and yellings. One of them was like, help me. And like in pain, like you could hear pain. And then the other distinct scream was more like attacking monster. I don't know why I say monster, but kind of like attacking. And when this was going on, I immediately stood up and I was like, what the fuck? And I ran across the street, and I hid between a parked car, and a storage pod container, you know, those things that, like a storage pod container. And I hid between them two, and I was just hunched like, what the fuck is going on? Trying to make sense of what's going on. And I'm just like, oh shit, there's this man. He was running, screaming, and he fell on the floor. And there was this, I guess, was so-called zombie. Something was wrong with his legs, because he was dragging his body towards this man that fell to start, you know, he was starting to get his legs, like yanking on his legs. And he was yelling. And I'm like, fuck, if he doesn't shut up, he's gonna make like more of these things come. So I ran towards where he was, and I felt like punching the zombie, but I didn't want to touch him. And I felt like kicking him, but I didn't want to touch him either. Like I didn't want to touch him. And at the end of this lawn, there was like a little tiny brick wall and one of those pavers. Like there was a loose paver. I grabbed it. And I decked him. I decked him on his head, and I was bashing his head. And I just ran. I ran. Like I wanted to shut him up. And I ran to that front patio of that house, and I hid behind like a patio, a sofa, couch, or whatever you want to call it. I was behind there hiding. And this man, the man that was on the floor, he runs and he's hiding right next to him. I'm like, no, don't, no, like this is only enough space for me, like no. So when I stood up, I seen the zombie running towards us, and I'm like, oh hell no. I immediately went to that front door of that house, and I, you know, barged my way in there, close the door. And as soon as I closed the door, that zombie was banging on there, like, and I could hear him like banging on it. And I could hear that man screaming in pain, like he must have gotten him, like he was getting him. And there was this man and his daughter, I guess, like a teenage girl. They ran up in the bathroom, and I followed right behind them. I followed them in there. We closed the door, and we could hear that the zombie was already inside the house. And the man was leading his daughter outside the window, like hurry, get out. Now I could see that there was like a building or a garage like right outside that window, but there was a crevice like where we could fit. And he went in there, the daughter went in there, and I too, I was like getting out the window. Now at this time the zombie was banging on the restroom door, like he was banging on there. I'm like, oh shit, hurry. And we managed to get out. We were in that crevice. And we were just still, quietly, we were just still. And I could see through a gap of the curtain, I could see that the zombie went in and he was looking at himself in the mirror. And he just looked sick. He just had a lot of wounds. And it's not like it's not like a zombie, what they've showed us in movies. No, it's more like sick, like they were sick. They had wounds, and some of their flesh was just, it was just nasty, dangling. But yeah, like he was looking at himself in the mirror, and I just woke up. I don't know, I just felt like he was gonna see me. I just woke up. I was like really scared. I woke up. But yeah, I just wanted to share this dream, and I don't want to share it. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Bashim Rakakudash, Barakatham, Shalom.